Hey everybody, and welcome back to TalkingFish plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. Don't look at that one. We're bad. And we're Samson. No, welcome back everybody. It's Monday afternoon. I had something happen today that I really do genuinely appreciate, that I didn't think was gonna happen. I ended up streaming pretty late last night, and I finished up my stream with Isaac, and I do record all of my streams, so just in case something good happens, I can clip it, or I can go ahead and share some videos of gameplay over YouTube if I need to. But obviously the Isaac video did not go out this morning, because I didn't record one. I didn't sit down and play straight through. And you know what? First day I missed it happens to be, like basically the first day that it even started. But man, I got called out. but honestly, I do appreciate the heck out of the guy who called me out. I got some very honest friends and some true supporters. I do really, I just can't say how much I do appreciate the support though. You might notice that this video's gone out with a new logo that was created for me by another friend, the other half of Fish Gameplays. He's one of my best friends, and Jacob's fiance, just out of the goodness of her own heart, went ahead and drew up a bunch of logos because she was feeling froggy and wanted to be creative. And you know what? That's awesome. So, thank you to both of you. You know who you are. And I gotta say, the support that I'm receiving, not only here but on Twitch as well, has been really nice. We are sitting at, we're at about 10 subs, 10 followers, and I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but in terms of affiliate status, we're like 20% of the way there in terms of followers. And every other part of it is ticked off. I've got my average viewers. I've got my total views. I've got my time spent streaming and days streaming, separate days. And it's really been a lot of fun. So I do have to just put out a blanket thank you to everybody. I appreciate it greatly. It's really just given me a nice creative outlet that I've been missing in my life since I haven't been performing. So other than that, how's everybody's life going? I obviously have been working. Again, I'm retail. It's essential. And I do live in Michigan, which is one of the more heavily hit states. It's not New York or anything, but I'm gonna be honest, I think most of that is in like one city. Not to name any names, but you know who you are. No, but I mean, it absolutely makes sense. I'm not trashing on the health of New York City or anything. I get it. It's basic science. And I, as you all know, world-renowned scientist fishman, epidemiologist who knows more than every doctor, because I make a YouTube video once most days. No, so I gotta ask, have you guys been seeing some really crazy masks out there? Obviously, I do work in the public, right? And aside from that, the company that I work for has issued a new policy update that requires all associates to wear some kind of mask, right? And they provide for us these little disposable masks. Well, the same friend who made logos for my channel, she sent us a package in the mail that we received about 4 or 5 days ago. By us, I mean my wife and I. and it was so nice. It had a bunch of hand-stitched masks in it. They're all triple layer, extra filtering. So I've been wearing my sweet custom masks to work, and I feel safe. Absolutely. But I do work kind of removed from the public. I work in a soundproof room that is humidity controlled and all that, so I don't run into the hugest problems with exposure. But I have seen some customers wear the wildest things as masks. I mean, people that literally have socks just cut open and tied around their face. I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen the pictures going around, but you've seen the picture of the woman in like a Walmart or something? She has just a plastic bag over her head. Why didn't they stop her? It's insane. Anyway, I hope out of all the craziness that's going around, everybody out there that's listening to me at least is staying inside, doing something creative, not destructive. I know how easy it is to get bored and destructive. But being creative, washing their hands, not touching your face, etc., etc. But I've been chatting with the guys at work. I don't treat my content creation like a hobby because I don't really want it to be a hobby. This is called like visualization training, right? Where if you want something really, really bad, you visualize yourself having it. And the idea is you'll create a mindset where you do have it. Well, that was bad. One more. Full health.
Makes you
Told you. We'll go a little deeper.
2 of diamonds.
Give me more. Ah, this is spicy, man. It is all worth it.
Hematemesis.
Oh, it really was.
Puberty.
We had seen you already. So I've been talking to the guys at work to restart my conversation about how I'm treating this, because I want this to be a job at some point in the future. So I'm visualizing that, right? And every time I call it a job, I get this coworker who would laugh. Now you might be thinking like, well, sure, it's not serious yet, right? Yeah, I guess, you know, if I had that attitude, it would probably never be serious, though. You know what I mean? Give this a couple of smacks. Like, I would never commit. And I want to be committed just, like, straight from the get-go. Oh, that was spicy. Give me this. So anyway, that said, because I want to treat this like a business, I've got goals, you know? I've got a certain number of views, a certain number of followers that I want to get on everything. And, you know, advertising is included in there. I know I'm stressing my relationships with some of my friends on Facebook. I know it's annoying because I've been in your shoes. I've been like, man, I wish this dude would stop sharing his Twitch channel. Nobody wants to look at it. Obviously. Now that I'm on the other side, I'm like, dude, just click it. That's all it takes. Just do it once. And I will say that the content that I'm creating is not really about playing games. I like the games. This is just the vehicle that I've chosen for expression, but this is really about dialogue. And part of what makes that so special is that there's only one person here, right? So a dialogue fundamentally requires two people. So I really need my viewers' help. Ask me questions in chat. I respond to every single chat that comes from a real person. I know maybe it's a little presumptuous to assume that, you know, every viewer whose name starts with T is the same person. But listen, you've all got the same profile picture. You're not fooling anyone. Oh, there, kitty. Sorry, my cat in the background she was going wild for a second. She's all tuckered out now. It only takes a few seconds. If only we all had that skill, right? So no, I am going to be very reliant on the people who watch my channel. And I am very grateful for all of you. No matter the level of engagement that you feel like giving me or that you're able to give, I do appreciate it. So don't think that I'm being ungrateful whenever I say like, hey, please click the like button and leave a comment, because it's not really about the metrics. It's about the content. Otherwise, I'm just a crazy person sitting here talking to myself. Particularly my YouTube content. It stretches a part of my imagination that I haven't really had to use because I have a lot of siblings, right? So I've never been starved for human contact the way that I am whenever I record. You know, usually, because I'm the oldest among my siblings that I have lived with for any sort of appreciable amount of time, I'm used to being asked 1,000 questions. Or just being left alone. That one's pretty common too. So I promise, no question, or rather, there's no such thing as a dumb question. That being said, you can ask questions in a dumb way. But any question you ask me out of genuine curiosity, I will answer with 100% sincerity, I promise. Let's say, how's everybody's April shaping up? Today is April 20th. I said earlier it's Monday. Now, Monday for me is not really like a Monday. My schedule is split up kind of strangely right now, where I'm getting Saturday and Wednesday off, and sometimes Monday. So on the rare occasion whenever I do work on these Mondays, just a little bit like Groundhog Day, you know what I mean? Like today's a day that shouldn't exist. It's like Sunday all over again, because I never work late on Mondays. Anyway, are you guys seeing a lot of changes in your schedule because of all this? I am, but not because of why you might think. Not because the demand in my work is much lower, but rather the demand in my work is much higher. Oh, I can't believe we've done it. Deal with the angel. Holy light, please. I don't think we can blow him up even if we wanted to. Moving on. Wow, Caves 2. 13 and a half minutes. We're a little slow. We're not playing Samson the way he's meant to be played, which is hard and fast. So let's. I was gonna say let's do it, but this is not the arcade that I was looking for. So what do we need to win right now? Well, do I have to pick one? I kind of need everything. I need damage, HP, rate of fire, some sort of utility. I'm really lacking. The game is starving me out. What kind of items am I looking for? It all sets up would be amazing, like Magic Mushroom. I don't know if I have Super Meat Boy unlocked, or sorry, SMB Super Fan. But the Halo would be very nice. Would not complain about that. Oh, excuse you, sir. And I've totally neglected Scorpio. Excellent item. Probably the best Poison Tears item, in my point of view. Serpent's Kiss is good. Had to slip through. But I think any of those delayed payout style tier effects, you get gypped often. Smack him. He curved the bullet. So I started recording earlier as soon as I got off work, and I was not feeling it. I tried playing the daily. The daily today's very hard. I don't know if you've played it. It's Kane. You start off with a re-roll machine in your item room and the game kit, which is not a bad item. But whenever you get a re-roll machine, you're pushing it, right? You're looking for something great. And the game kit is just it's not amazing. It's good. It's definitely good. We'll just keep this. So I left it alone, went to the boss room, thinking that maybe I would get a matchbook or something similar. And guess what? Champion Ragman. Champion Ragman, if you don't know, that's a death sentence. There's only a few situations in the game. The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, shameless plug, that just totally mess you over, that totally doom you straight from the start. And that is definitely one of them. Switch you out.
Wheel of Fortune.
Well, we'll leave that for now. And Champion Ragman on the first floor, that'll get you. Every single time. Just like Matriarch run, whenever you're a little touch and go on the womb. Gosh, you see it coming and there's nothing you can do. You're watching the train barrel towards you. But your foot is caught in the tracks, man. So anyway, needless to say, I scrapped them all. I started recording an Eden run that I owed that viewer. It's all bad. So I stopped, I went downstairs, I had some water. Had a conversation with my wife, my roommate. Came back refreshed. Look at these dodges. Oh, don't look at that one. Ready to play some Isaac? I want to record a win, but I gotta be honest with you. I'm getting a little mind flooded trying to talk. It's not the same as just chatting with a friend of mine while I'm playing Isaac in the background or anything like that. I did that on stream last night. If you want to check that video out, twitch.tv/TalkingFish27. It was a very good run on its own. Alright. Quit jumping. Secret room. Told you. So it's easy to flounder. I'm trying to find that balance that I was talking about earlier, where I'm bantering the right amount, talking about the game just enough. So what I really need to know is this the right game? I'll try to figure out how to get a poll out there. I may make a poll on my Facebook. See if you guys are interested in watching The Binding of Isaac, or if you're more interested in something like Gungeon. Gungeon did get quite a few views comparatively in a short amount of time. I don't know, some of you are going, well, just play what you want to play. What? You don't understand. It's not about the game, dude. That's what I told you earlier. Well, that's definitely the secret room. So I'll probably make a post sometime soon asking specifically that, and also sort of announcing, because I think some people are a little confused about what this channel is. They think it's about the games. I've had several people who ask me about it and say, "Oh, hey, are you good?" I think if you've watched any of my videos, you know what I answered. The answer's no. At least not on camera. You've done me a great blessing. Thank you. Gosh, we'll just move on. Hive mind is good, but we don't have any flies, spiders, and I don't want to bank on it. Not with angel deals. If we were getting devil deals, I would consider. I do have some other important news coming out for the channel. Is I bought a microphone. We're going to be looking at high definition audio in the future, so keep your ears open. I realize right now the way that the audio is not super full. It's not super high quality. I'm just kind of working with what I have. So if that's been your main concern, never fear. It's on its way from Ohio. I don't know if any of you have bought anything online since the shutdowns, the shelter-in-place, but it's honestly terrible. It's so bad.
A wizard?
Oh no, who done it? Yeah, honestly awful. If you buy from Amazon, Amazon will tell you one shipping date and then it'll sit there, right? For example, I've got some thermal paste and a new CPU cooler coming for my PC. I've got a Ryzen 9 3900X running my PC and it gets a little toasty. My PC, or my current CPU cooler, is not doing an amazing job of keeping it cool, so I've got a Noctua NH-D15S coming. Or sorry, Chromax, the all black version. And I ordered it on April 8th, it says. It's still not shipped yet. But here's the thing, Amazon shipping says it's coming in tomorrow. So I don't know how fast this guy's driving. But it's really, really fast. I don't even know where it's shipping from. Ooh, blasted him. So I asked in the last episode if anybody had any cool like cooking tips. I didn't get a lot of responses. Honestly, I didn't expect a lot. It's kind of an off-key conversational topic. But here, I think this is totally valid. I know a lot of people are cooking more now. Any of you guys have significant others or spouses, or maybe even just you, that have decided to start baking more? Me personally, my wife and I received a KitchenAid mixer for Christmas, and we have been cooking all kinds of stuff. But one of the things we've been making the most, not specifically with the KitchenAid mixer, but we've been having Dalgona coffee. Is it anybody out there tried it? It's honestly so good. It's equal parts boiling water, instant coffee, sugar. Now I know that sounds like a lot of sugar. So close. But you beat it. Michael Jackson style. Beat it, beat it. Sorry, I don't want to get content ID matched for being too close to the original. Yeah, you just beat it and it gets like super fluffy, and then you serve it over cold milk, or I guess hot milk if you want by itself. But it's amazing. I don't know if anybody out there has gone to Starbucks and gotten like the nitro cold brew with the cold cream or the cold foam. I would liken it to something like that, except the flavor rolls had been reversed. Oh, that was close. And it's incredible. I I drink through my glass of Dalgona coffee in about 3 seconds every time we have it. It's just so good. I can't help it. So anyway, 24 minutes. We missed the window for boss rush by a couple of minutes. We're moving slow because we've got nearly base damage. I mean, the only upgrade we've got is dark matter, which is not really a damage upgrade. It's more like a modifier. We'll keep it.
Chariot.
Oh, that was smart. Darn, no secret rooms on either side. Oh, we're good. Could have played that one differently. We'll just move on. Nothing that I can see, but we're gonna game it a little bit. Check it all out. Maybe a crawl space. No crawl space. Ooh. I've been playing Gungeon. There it goes. So I've got a little bit of a twitch reflex to hit the left bumper. I'm playing on gamepad. Left bumper in Gungeon is dodge roll. In Isaac, drops a bomb. Not quite as useful. I know it's surprising, but throwing an incendiary device at your own feet doesn't tend to help the way you think it would. What way do you think it would? I don't know. Dude, you tell me. You said you thought it would. Oh, put that down. Rock tinted. So if you guys are watching me play Isaac, I'm curious to know, do you watch anyone else play Isaac? I personally, I do. I watch Northern Lion play Isaac just about every day. And I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous stream, but that guy, I get it now. Everybody in chat is always talking about how bad he is. No, you guys have no clue. Do you know the level of focus it takes to play a game like this and talk about the time you had to go to the grocery store for your wife who wanted Fuji apples, but only the large ones because they're sweeter but not as juicy as the small ones? It's ridiculous. Let me just do that. Thank you. Whoa. Anyway, ton of respect for him. If you guys have never tried playing a game on camera, I will say, after performing for years for all sorts of audiences, always spin a bomb for a bomb.
Wheel
I'm
of
gonna play it.
fortune.
It's way harder than just playing with your friends, because your friends, they're gonna make up half of the conversation. Oh, what if you don't have any friends? Well, I don't know. You probably play in silence. I play in silence with my friends. Blister? Not good enough. That's the secret sauce. And it paid out immediately. What are these? Chariot. Magician. Chariot. So we're close to the end here. Now this might be one of the first wins on camera I've done. Definitely one of the first wins. If not the first. So I'll get to riff a little bit over the ending credits. Oh, what do you mean I'm counting my chickens before they hatch? They're fully hatched. Look at them. And another floor. You're right. I'm a fool. So anyway, I don't know if people like watching a game like this a little more chill, or if you would like to see something more along the lines of, this is tough. I mean, you have to go Holy Mantle, right? Yeah. Can we get you? Nope. But I've been thinking about playing Doom Eternal. I don't know if I want to stream it or if I want to post videos of it. Oh, thank you. I see the custom cookie just for me. Speaking of experimenting with baking, my wife just brought in some sugar cookies. She got a little bored today. And just for reference, my wife is a student who is employed through Western Michigan University, WMU, at Kalamazoo, Michigan. She was a graduate assistant this year. She just finished her master's degree and just graduated, or she will be in 5 days. But she's already completed all of her classes. We're moving to Champaign, Illinois, so that she can get her doctorate degree.
Judgment.
And I'm just so proud of her, you know? Me personally, I've got my bachelor's degree. I don't know if I'm gonna go back though. You know, whenever you're 22, you think you have your whole life figured out, everything's lined up, and you know exactly where you're going, but then life happens and you have to roll with the punches for a while. And the punches have got me rolling a different direction than I thought I would be. And I'm not mad about it by a long shot. I'm actually very happy with where my life is right now. But it is different than where I thought it would be. I thought I would be in the position that my wife is in, where I would be finishing my master's degree and moving on to get a DMA in saxophone performance or in conducting or something along those lines. But here I am. I chop meat. This is a little oversimplified, but and I'm playing video games, and I'm having a great time. Why did I go here? I have a map. You have a map, dude. Let's peep this room. Oh, the small rooms are usually good luck. This one,
Health
terrible luck.
down.
It's so far away. So let's head up here. We're gonna peep the chest room for sure. And I'm planning on, like, don't worry, I'm not giving up Isaac, but I'm planning on doing a playthrough, one playthrough. So I'll be doing challenge runs and greedier and greed and filling up my donation machine, filling up the greed machine. Get out of here. But if you want to progress, you gotta always ask yourself what's next. I gotta have a plan. So help me out if you think about it, and give me some suggestions. I really like Terraria, so whenever Terraria 1.4 comes out, you had better believe I'm going to be putting some of that up here. Oh, I used my bombs. We'll be checking out Journey's End mode. I do not know what it's like at all. All I can really comment on is what Chippy's couch has said, or Chippy's game, I guess. And say that I'm excited either way. And I really do like the spriting on Mom's Heart. It sucks that you only fight it a couple of times. Unless you stand still without dodging at all. In which case you probably fight it a couple more times. It might be it's sort of fundamental to the game. But I will say this is not really my favorite boss fight. It looks cool. And he has done it. We'll turn her down. Well, hey, if you joined in, thank you so much for watching. Tim, thank you for calling me out today, man. I really, really appreciated it. To everyone else who watched today, if you liked it, please subscribe. Consider leaving a comment and a like rating if you enjoyed the content. Please give me some suggestions for future content. It helps me out to an incredible degree. If you enjoy live content more, be sure to check me out on twitch.tv/TalkingFish27. And I'll be seeing you in the next video. Bye-bye.